you? Good? All right. I was walking around, and the guy walks up to me on the street asking for money, walks right over to me and goes, "Hey, what's up, Shorty? Give me $1." Come on, Shorty, I know you got some change for me, Shorty. And I have nothing against the homeless, but why would I give money to someone who just destroyed my self-esteem? I just looked at him, I said, you know, I'd love to help you out, buddy, but I'm a little short. I live in New York, pretty hardcore city in New York. I have a cousin who goes to high school in Brooklyn. One time I went to meet him in this math homework. Toughest word problem I've ever seen in my life. It was like, Julio sells crack. He sells 1 vial to Manuel and 2 vials to Esperanzo. Esperanzo returns one of the vials, claiming it was wag. How many bullets do they find in Esperanzo's head? I did that joke the other night, and a woman in the audience, I think she was Hispanic, she got mad at me. She stands up, she's like, "Why you gotta be Julio?" I said, well, first of all, you're gonna tell me that nowhere in New York is there a guy named Julio who sells crack? And second of all, it just wouldn't be that funny if I said, Shlomo sells crack. He sells 1 vial to Moshe and 2 vials to Abraham. Abraham returns one of the vials, claiming it was Meshuggah. How many bagels do they find in Abraham's ass? You know what it is? So I smoke a lot of weed. I had a friend in town. Yeah, weed smoke, yeah. I had a friend in town last week, never been to New York before. We're walking down the street, broad daylight. I light a joint, pass it over to him. He freaks out. He's like, "What the hell, man? Can we do this on the street?" I said, "Yeah, it's New York. Just watch out for cops. Because we only have enough for us." A lot of crime in New York, a lot of racism. I'm tired of the whole black-white issue, I really am. You know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of people telling me that I'm personally responsible for things that happened over 200 years ago. I understand how people feel, but the other day this guy verbally attacked me on the street, called me a white devil. Oh, that's funny? Told me my grandparents were rapist slave masters. First of all, my grandparents are from Europe. They were nowhere near this country 200 years ago, never owned a slave. I'm 28, I haven't done a thing to anyone. If you have a problem, take it out on someone who was around back then. Like Bob Dole. That's right, get him, get Dole. I don't like Bob Dole, man. The guy came out against rap music, remember that? And it was so obvious he had no idea what he was talking about. He kept mentioning groups that were defunct years ago. He's on TV, he's like, "I think it's wrong for the youth of America to have to listen to the insidious lyrics of such hardcore gangster rappers as Kool and the Gang." I like rap music. I've actually learned a lot from rap music. I learned that Jesus Christ was a black man, did you know that? It's true, because of the region he was from. He had dark skin, woolly hair. Jesus Christ was black. Pretty cool. Changes a lot of things. He probably didn't have apostles. He had a posse, you know. "One of you DJs will betray me." Judas, bring that beat back. Bring that beat back. I don't really understand Catholicism. I went to church with a friend of mine one time. Apparently when you take communion, wine symbolizes the blood of Christ. That just leads me to believe that Christ had a really high blood alcohol level. You think Jesus walked on water or just felt like he was walking on water? So I've been traveling a lot lately. I'm going to England in a couple weeks, and English people I find are very rude. I was on stage one night. I'm doing a joke about cockroaches. Guy in the front row from London interrupts my act. He's like, "Excuse me, we don't have cockroaches in London." I said, "Really? Why not?" He's like, "It's too cold." I said, "Well, that's not fair. I have them in New York in the wintertime. You positive?" Guy's like, "I'm positive. No cockroaches in London." So I'm going to London in a couple weeks, and I'm bringing an extra suitcase with me. Thank you very much. Thank you.